G'day folks, Ben from Snowy's today with this Hardkorr 26W Mine-Spec square LED work light.
Hit it.
This work light meets all impact, vibration, water and dust proof mine specifications, has multiple mounting options and a true 135-degree flood beam. Before we dive into this product, there is loads more content like this on our YouTube channel, so make sure you like and subscribe and you'll get notified of all of our latest content. Now let's jump in. So this tough little work light weighs just under 500 grams. Measurements are around about 10 centimeters square for this section here, about another 2 centimeters for the bracket on the bottom here. Another bracket we'll show you shortly that goes underneath that. About 4 centimeters in depth, and this cable comes attached in here just over 30 centimeters to the very end of the Deutsch cable here, which you get an adapter for, which we'll show you shortly. Now, this guy's made with a die-cast ADC 12 aluminium. So this black section here and all these heat fins are all cast aluminium. It's a Lexan polycarbonate lens on the front there, and you get stainless steel components with it as well. So altogether, it meets an IP68 water and dust proof ingress protection rating, which means it's really waterproof and really dust proof. And I don't know much about the other requirements for mine, such as vibration and impact resistance, and also the EMC, which I think is like a radio frequency emission standard. It meets the requirements of most mines for that. If you want more details on that, either check out our website or go to Hardkorr's website. They'll give you the specifics on just which classes that meets. So with your kit, you get these components here. Now these are all stainless steel components. So you get the bracket, which can be mounted on the bottom of the light here, and the long screw here, which fits straight through the bottom here, where the bracket would go on first, sorry, slides through the bottom there to mount the bracket like so. And you also get another screw that you can use through the hole in the bottom there to mount it like that. Now you do get another mounting option with this slide here. If you have a look on the back, there are 4 nutserts in here that you can actually, I guess if you've got, say a work box or some sort of power board or switchboard that you want to mount this onto, you can put screws through the back and into these nutserts here, so it just mounts flat onto something. And you also get an extension here which goes from the Deutsch connector here. Now these Deutsch connectors are really weatherproof and secure connectors with a nice weatherproof seal in there. That little red bit is a weatherproof seal that slides in here to give it a really tight seal, so that you know that's not going to get dust and water in it. And then that goes to just a standard single pin plug that you could run off, say, your 12-volt battery pack or something like that. Now the output of this light, Hardkorr say 3200 raw lumens. Now the output of light's not always an easy measurement to understand, but they also measure it in lux. And they say it gives 1 lux at 82 meters. Now as a rough guide, 1 lux is about enough light for the average person with good vision to read a newspaper by. So in theory, in perfect conditions, at 82 meters from this light, you could still read a newspaper. It doesn't always work out that way, but it gives you a good idea on just how much light this will put out. If you're working right next to your vehicle, within a 5 to 10 meter radius of this light or in front of this light, you're gonna have tons and tons of light to work under, and it draws about 1.7 amps while it's running. Now I've just sort of put the bracket in loosely on there to give you an idea on how you might be able to mount this. Now the bracket is somewhat symmetrical, so it doesn't really matter which way around you put it. But if I wanted to put this on a car, I could, for example, put it on the side of my roof rack here, and it would point directly down at the back. Over vibrations in the car, that might end up sort of falling down, so you would want to do this up pretty tightly. But this gives you plenty of mounting options. You'd only use this back mounting section here if you had something firm that you could actually mount it onto. But that is the Hardkorr 26W Mine-Spec square LED work light. A tough little light with loads of output. If you need something that's a step above your average light to make sure it survives the roughest of conditions, then this will do the job. Check them out online at snowys.com.au.